we go. Podcast today. Podcast people are waiting. 8:36. Deadline started. Mike is freestyling. HD in the house. Being like, why did we start it?
Sure, right? And we have to go back live on the script to kick this off. No, it says we're live. It's like checking the script.
Live on. Package secured.
We are probably live on most everything. Ooh, nice. Oh,
Secured.
Are we live? We can't be live. Instagram. Right, let's remove Instagram and go back in.
Yeah, we're not live.
Right, okay. Set up. Save changes. Testing. All right, we are live on YouTube and Facebook, and we are now live on Instagram. Welcome everybody to this Wednesday, this 26th day, August 2026. Mike is in the house. He's in the house on Instagram Live and right here on the panel. So it's in the house. Brian's in the house. Of course, to you live.
Brian's in the house.
Absolutely. I'll line up everybody. And look at it there. It is the newest batch, soon to be released, of the Abisola American blended whiskey. We have two expressions of the Remus Repeal Reserves. That's going to be fun. 101 proof and 104 proof. We have Dancing Panda, 10-year-old, everybody. Age 10 years. Come on now. Look at that.
All the way from
Fun little-
Orlando.
All the way from Orlando. Amazing. Can't wait to get into that. And a Jack 12 Tennessee whiskey on top of that. What a beautiful time it's going to be. We're glad that you all joined us. Hopefully you hear us okay. Testing 1, 2. And hope you can see us well also. This is our second week with our new camera hookup. I should not have worn a plaid shirt, so that hurt some of you all. Apologies for that. I know now on I should probably wear plaid or stripes, solid colors only. But hope you all have been having a great Whiskey Wednesday out there. And some of you fellas, everybody's doing good.
Yeah. End of the month. Back from vacation was good. That's why I bought the Dancing Panda back from Orlando. My brothers to take, I had to bring something back, and I thought, why not something we've really kind of never heard of? It's a nice top, just like the Blands. It's a heavy top also.
Oh, is it?
It's and there's good juice in that bottle. I'll get to more about it when we get to that bottle.
Right.
Happy to be back with the fellas.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I kick off vacation tomorrow, and
Yeah.
the boys been in the ringer the past few weeks.
Duty free.
Been locked in with work, so I'm excited to head off to Mexico. It's incredible food, drink some incredible spirits, whether it's mezcal, whether it's pulque. Pulque is that fermented agave spirit.
I never had it down there.
Yeah, it's really popular in Mexico City. It's like a little thick fermented agave spirit. So
Nice.
yeah, ready to get some time, but definitely bring back some bottles.
A lot of nothing going on right now, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Just settling into still settling into the new gig and getting ready for some snatch.
Mm-hmm.
I heard those streets were pretty wild out there for the Donald Trump race. Glad it's being packed up and moving out now.
Yeah, we have the D-Race in Las
Right.
Vegas.
Right.
Absolutely.
The kid on back in school.
Kiddos are back in school. That's what's going on with me. Drop Gabby off to start her sophomore year in Towson. Go Towson Tigers this year, right? Good job, Gabby. And the other kiddos, Danielle, Camille started her senior year.
Wow.
Going to high school, Calvert County. Danielle in her sophomore year. Landon and Janella, both at Whitney Hills. So,
Good luck to all the kiddos out there.
Everybody, shout out to the school, shout out to all the administrators and teachers for setting the kiddos up for great success for this 2026-2027 school year. And to the admin, staff, professors, and all there at Towson University as well, especially the science department, biology, which Gabby is studying. Yeah. So we're ready to get into it, everybody. Let's go ahead and start with the first whiskey. I'm going to add it to the stage right there. It's back. It's back. It's back. We have the newest blend. Now, it didn't even come in a full bottle yet because I think those are still in transport. But Abisola has bought her whiskey back. It's a little bit older. She's very proud about that. But it is a similar blend and the same good old proof, 80 proof. So a great entry proof point. Ooh,
Smell that.
Oh, okay.
A lot more smell on this one. A lot more nose to this one.
All of that's
I'm getting some peanut butter on there. It's nutty.
Wow.
a lot of like roasted caramel, really malty, almost like bready, like
That's her oohs and ahs.
I'm torn
it was
between.
unique. I don't
Yeah,
know what I was
unique.
thinking. I kind of forget. She did tell us like it's a 50-50 of the bourbon and the malt. I thought the malt wouldn't shine
I'm getting more malt through this one.
dominant. Oh yeah, it's malt.
I'm torn between the two where I feel like I'm smelling American single malt, and I feel like I'm smelling Scotch at the same time.
like a low little scotch.
Yeah. Oh, she's on to something. That's why she came in smiling happy. Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, shout out to her for
It smells so much to know.
this is something that the fellas are excited about.
This honey, baby Macallan. It's baby Macallan.
So baby Macallan.
Baby Macallan.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Some double O. Is this technically double? Not double O?
No. You know, they will have used
Used barrel and
used barrel
and a
for
new
their
barrel.
Virginia for the single malt portion. New barrel for bourbon.
Like this. Okay.
Yeah, it's wonderful. Here,
And fruit. And fruit. Boiled peach.
a boil.
Yeah, like the boiled peach, take the skin off of it.
Okay.
I've seen or heard of it.
Good.
That's like
So what do you do with bull peach? I'm just not even trying to funny. Like I've never heard someone boiling the peach.
to make
Lose flavor when you boil it?
boil it to get the skin.
Not deep boil.
Yeah. On the palate, I just took my first sip. On the palate, I get on that
Oh, that's
finish,
our plan.
some stone fruits, peach, almost like peach rings. It's a juicy finish.
Definitely.
I can taste the age in her whiskey now. I'm like, what's going on with this?
Almost there to say I get a steak. So you remember peach Johnny Richards? Just a quick
I can see where you're going there.
introductory to the palate, and then it goes away.
This way, yeah, it's real fleshy in the palate and mouth. That's a nice little finish to this.
You know, she's on to something. I think it's the first time I've ever had her. So.
There's a big difference between her this and what we
This is why I wanted her to stay. I wanted to ask her a whole bunch of questions of what she was thinking about.
This has a nice little finish on it. For to be this old, it is a nice finish. This whole palate too. Yeah.
For a small local craft distiller, black owned and a women owned business.
Ooh, it's got that sweet Scotch feeling.
This is a unique bottle for sure.
She hits 6-8 years. This can be dangerous.
I don't think it'll be as sweet once you get to that age,
I agree.
but I think you'll have a good amount of complexity. I was suspect on the blended finish.
That's
I can-
I don't have any of this. Space. Too many food pictures. But yeah, I'm excited. She came through excited about this, and we ain't seen her in a while in chats, and we it's been a little while without her product,
Yeah.
and I like what's going on with this episode. It's hers was, I don't want to use the wrong word, but like exceptionally like good and drinkable kind of like. Now more a fan.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Okay.
Oh, look at this guy going back to seconds. Wow. Like this
Wow.
this
Okay.
is this belongs on the bar.
I might borrow this when she gets it back in stock here at Chats.
I would too. It's just aged in
503 8th Street.
Yeah.
Well, it's a young Macau.
I like the sweet notes. There's a little bit of a honey crisp. Even like a honeycomb.
Yeah.
Actual honeycomb.
Some raw.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, here, it's like beautiful ability with that whiskey undertone.
And you want this at a high.
A little
I don't
bit
think it would
malty,
be that good at a high.
No,
Not right now.
I think it'd be good. Imagine this higher proof when it gets colder. This is a summertime whiskey. This is you're drinking even on the hottest day, and you're not even thinking. You probably put an ice cube in this and maybe a little splash of like sweet tea and but higher proof, 100, even like 110 cast
You're
strength.
pushing it now. 100. 96.
Could be a winter warmer.
96, 96, 98.
That's why you're first up. Abisola has a new fan.
Yeah, I am a fan. All the times that I've been here, I don't think I've ever had.
Well, I said you just met.
First time meeting her, and this is also the first time I've ever had a product, believe it or not. I don't think I've ever tried it during a tasting or anything. Wow. But it's really unique. The maltiness really shines through. I've said often that American single malts kind of like hit or miss on, still haven't figured out what I exactly love with that expression. But I feel like this one is really well balanced. It's got some really juicy stone fruit on the palate and peach. Really summery. It's light. 7.2. Almost pushing 7. Almost.
I'm close in that same range. It is good. It's a blend of single malt and bourbon. I'm not getting bourbon.
Yeah.
So it's blended, but it's lacking bourbon coming through into it. I love it for the single malt it is, folks. The flavors. This compared to her first batch of products I had this day and night. She's running something amazing, as Mike said. I'm really, really loving this. I wish I got a little more bourbon from it. If she would have just came and said this is American single malt, I'd have flew with it. But I'm a little solid, delicious 7, pushing 7 to 5. Solid, delicious 7. Yeah, I'm a little 7 pushing 7 to 5. I just not getting no notes of bourbon. Japanese.
So
She got me. 7 to 5. She got me. I'm thinking about the old product. I'm thinking about the old product for this product. It's a big jump,
yeah,
and it's good.
so 725 for you. So Mike, you were at 7.5.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's 7.25. Rich.
And yeah, actually, I'm right there we go. I'm on 7.25 as well. Not bad. And with it being the age that it is, the blend is just really, really nice. Of course, it's the first taste I think that you might get it. Mark's consumer is really going
Oh, it's a lucky guy.
blessed.
That's about it. That's
What you think? Yeah.
I was really hoping you were going to go 75. So
Oh yeah.
I can justify original one.
Good one.
But I'm gonna go. Initially, I was thinking 7, but I'm really, like I said, I probably should have done this 6, like my kid does. Each sip kind of got better.
Right.
So yeah, I think I'm gonna land somewhere where you all guys listen to.
75 all around. Look at that. Starting
Okay.
strong.
I like this.
Okay.
Yes.
What a way to start the show, having 7.25 for the Abisola American blended whiskey. This is a new batch, folks. It's 80 proof, 7.25 across the board from Mike, Miles, myself, and Ryan. Way to go, Abisola. I mean, I'm glad she literally came, dropped the sample off today. And she did, right?
Yeah, that's good.
This is the best whiskey I've had under 4 years. And I'm not lying.
Mm-hmm.
I can name a lot of 2, 3, almost 4-year whiskeys, and I'm just like, whoa, out of balance. It's not delicious.
Yeah.
It's hot. It's lacking flavor.
Yeah.
This is probably the best whiskey I've had under 4 years.
It's definitely a unique expression. Definitely a unique expression.
Hey, man, I tell you, it's a beautiful thing. Absolutely, you're on something. I know she's watching this live, or we'll see it soon. I think it's a great.
I think all y'all are scared of the Dancing Panda. I think that's what it really was. I think the Dancing Panda was up next, and y'all got nervous.
Oh, man, Dancing Panda is up next, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's add it to the stage, folks.
Hailing all the way from Orlando, Florida.
Man,
Coming in at 7'8", the Dancing Panda. Wow.
And the way you brought it back from when I was in peace.
Orlando's where I bought it back from.
What
and
store did you
This was ABC store.
get? Okay, yeah, they're everywhere.
It is from bottled by Dancing Panda in Crestwood, Kentucky. This is quote unquote 10-year-old Heaven Hill juice.
So we could probably assume it's a Welsh red. Or varsity. Do we know anything about the mash bill?
It's on the web. Mash bill on the web. It is a 100 proof, 50% alcohol, straight bourbon whiskey. Mash bill is on the website. It's not on the bottom.
let's see what we get, folks.
Before we
Dancing Panda.
jump in, well,
Mhm.
I was just going to say, quick toast to the patron saint of the Smoky Mountains, Dolly Parton. Lived in Tennessee for 7 years and really got to know not only just the people of East Tennessee, but just the impact that Dolly made for them. Man, we lost an absolute icon. I do not believe that we have anyone left in American culture that's as universally loved as she is. So there's no one left that everyone, no matter where you come from or what political spectrum you're on, you're like, I love this person. We lost like a true icon.
Yeah,
It's so sad.
Indeed.
raise the toast.
Raise the toast, Dolly.
Dolly Parton. I didn't know she was so worldly loved and known. It's so crazy.
Indeed.
She was like the last Elvis we had left. It's crazy.
And once again, just this also just love for so many decades, generations, from my kids knew of her, I grew up with her, but she was, my parents' generation or just before my parents' generation. So she's been around for a long time. Her legacy was on
Working 9 to 5, baby.
working 9 to 5, and just thinking about that, right?
Way back
And women's rights, the movements and so forth.
Yeah.
Just literally, she comes to mind for her music. That's perfect. Working 9 to 5, right? Going out there and getting things happen, and celebrate. So many amazing women alive to, gosh, that's almost part of the theme, the soundtrack, to what we have. The successes. South City, next door, women owned from the property to the operations to all good that make it happen on a day to day. What else you got on this mic?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what the mash bill is
Okay.
But it's
from Heaven Hill. Well, no, just like which other brand, like which other
Ooh, 100 proof.
vertical
Doesn't
does
seem like
their.
great.
I keep seeing bottled and bond.
Not great.
I
It's
feel like this is the same as the bottled and bond.
This
This
is
might
like-
be a 10-year-old bottled and bond.
It's like sugar cookie. This is like Carl's good there.
What was the price? Knowing that we can't get this here.
90.
10 years.
The 8-year was smoking good. It was like high rye. It's delicious. 4-year was still delicious. I couldn't bring all 3 home, so I had to pick the 10.
Shit, doing some sir. Shout out to Zoe for this line. Yeah.
There was so many picks down there at the ABC store. Like I would have bought back 5 bottles if I had space in the suitcase. 100%.
ABC is like the store because they have locations everywhere. They also run all of the Weller distribution in the state. You can't get Weller any other liquor store. They put it behind them. Trust me, I know.
You know, bro.
Bourbon hunting in Florida. When I lived in Florida, bourbon hunting was hard.
Yeah.
It was hard.
Yeah. So yeah, it got it hard, in the DMV area.
I
It's
wish.
great, y'all.
We got
Wish.
ways now.
Wish I had it.
Like Weller's everywhere now.
Yeah.
East of Maryland is everywhere. The nose is really good. This is like super solid, clean.
Yeah.
Little toastiness on the palate. Goes like sweeter. Then it comes more like rye-ish, tannin palate.
Okay.
I think it's good. I don't think the finish was long enough for me. This whiskey.
Yes.
I really like it. It's easy to drink.
Yeah.
I opened this Monday.
You know what I kind of get on the nose? Like candied grapes. You know how like people now are like doing those like
Yeah.
sugar dipped grapes. But it's like a green sour grape.
It's more like oak for me. But
Okay.
it wasn't like that.
There's a sweetness there that does remind you of like some type of sugar rim or candy, whether it's like a peach ring
Yeah,
or
I'm definitely
even like a little sugar rim on a sweet martini. So
Yeah.
I'm getting sweet candy on the palate.
Give them the sour apple.
is it apple? Yeah. Like a sour. Just came to my mind like a sour apple martini with sugar rim.
Yeah. I get a lot of that. I get a lot of like that wet.
Wasn't that much on Monday.
I put 10 and get,
It is. Musty.
it's like I have to kind of try to get underneath that to
I get no ethanol. It's so light on the nose.
I was getting some spirit though as well. Like it was almost higher than 100 proof. Like there, but then there was also that sweetness.
right. That's what I'm saying. It's how you have to
Yeah.
tip underneath that.
So I did have to spend a little bit of time kind of dosing it. It was
Right.
pretty big. It was like, it's proof.
Good God.
Did Mike get the first vote?
No.
Did what? Right. Well, okay.
I like this. It's good. It's
It's
giving me
unique.
it's
It's
giving me
unique.
it's giving me a nice maturity for 10 years that I was wondering if it was gonna give me some little more maturity or sweetness. I think it's giving me both. Like I say, it's a little toastier, oakier than Monday for sure. Monday was sweeter tones. Today's kind of more older tones in a way.
Mm.
I'm really liking it. I mean, it's good. Like, I wouldn't turn my car down this 10 year ever.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if it'll change in another week or two. Maybe. I don't know. I'm really liking this. I mean, I can't go too crazy with this one. It's good.
Well, okay.
It's good. I can't knock it out, so it's good.
Mhm. Okay. 7.5. So, I am getting like that front, bit more spirited note, and like some of the rye gives it also the spiciness, right? Like a pepper.
I think it's a low rye.
Spicy. It is not because it's sweet, but then it's also kind of cinnamon, like a hot cinnamon spice as well. And so that kind of maybe gives the spirited note a little bit of a little bit of grace for the extra spirit, because there's actually it incorporates itself into the aromatics bit.
It's 15% rye, 75.2.
So
It's not a lot of rye.
so peppercorn, that's 25, but almost splitting the rye. So there is some oils and some luscious flavors there. It makes it a bit cheap. I like that it had some. It's 10 years, and so I understand that it's elevated, maybe kind of evolved to give you a balanced note for how much power is there.
Yeah.
It seems like there's a lot of power on the energy in the flavor profile and the spirit, though. But then it also is a little bit, enough complexity on it into the finish. It's like, oh, it's not bad, right? They bring it together. So that's the saving grace. Because there's a lot of front end intensity to it. But it carries it pretty well. So well done. And it's different. Like I haven't had a burger like this, tastes like this, and probably quite a while, especially if it's at a 10-year age statement. Yeah, I don't think it tastes like much anything else. Yes. So for that, I think I can be at about a 7.5 to 7.75. I might go 7.75.
Like a spin doctor in the house. He can show my head, but he can't show the store.
What?
He was. I tell you, he was ducking me. That's what he
The
is.
Brian fan club back in the house.
Oh. I was not saying anything about that. Shout out to M Dog. Shout out to Mitzi. Shout out to Sweet Kid in the building. Shout out to Brian in the building. Rian Welsh 3. Shout out to you too.
Like this third. So
So for
what we
me,
got?
I'm gonna agree with Zoe at a 7.5. What saved it for me was the sweetness that comes on late at the back of the palate that kind of just overpowers a little bit of the peppery spices on the end that could have potentially disturbed the drink. The sweetness came in, kind of tamed it down a little bit, and kind of made you look forward to your next sip. So
You said 7.5.
I did 6.75. 7.75.
That's what you said.
7.75.
Put the Dancing Panda down, boy. Put the
You said-
Dancing Panda
you said
down.
that. I said 7.5. Like I said 7.5. Sorry about that.
both, but seven.
SAT, folks.
I think I'm 7.25. I think for me, the nose was really unique. There's some kind of weird funkiness on the palate in this finish that I don't know if I
Mossy.
quite. Yeah, it's just really, really damp.
Damn, we'll see what.
Yeah, I'd be really intrigued. This is why I feel like when you get 10-year-old product, like I want to know where this was stored, what it was about. Like
What was it called?
In Kentucky.
it says here,
In Kentucky.
it says Crestwood, Kentucky, but it is Heaven Hill juice. That's what I was reading about. So
This is meant for Vikings, Mike.
as someone that shops at ABC or shopped at ABC pretty frequently when I lived in Florida, this is Heaven Hill. This is like right up their alley. they always have these really unique
He said
one-off
that. He said that.
like expressions that no one else sources. They just find these weird out there distilleries and give them a platform, and they got hundreds of stores across the state that they can move the product. I would be so shocked to know where else they're distributing this outside of Florida, Kentucky. But yeah, 725. I think it's unique. I think at 10 years old, I was hoping it was going to be a little bit more complex, but it just kind of fell flat.
Folks,
Oh, myself.
yeah. Well, folks, there we have it. The Dancing Panda. So thanks so much for bringing this one to Whiskey Wednesday, man.
I'm not going to October, boy. I'm going with a half empty suitcase in October.
So Mike and Alonzo and who else? Yeah, no. Mike is at 7.25. Alonzo and Brian give it 7.5. I give it 7.75. That's for the Dancing and the 10-year-old unique bottling, flat bottling. It's one that I think is a little bit different than maybe the other Hill 10-year 100 proofers that you might see out there. I thought it was super unique, and for that, I give it the highest score. And I'm another sip of that, man. It's pretty good. Pretty good.
Excellent.
I think it's important to note that these ratings are on the individual product, not as it compares to the other things on pack. These ratings are in and of itself for the product.
Yeah.
So for someone to say, you know, what we sampled first to that, you know what I'm saying, to kind of think, oh, are they in the same?
Right. Well, why?
Right.
How could you do that?
Right.
Right, go ahead and
No, I agree with that.
Sometimes.
In
Sometimes
this
you
case, I rated them the same because I enjoyed them. I don't think this is better.
So agree. So that's what he's saying. He's saying you could have rated this higher because it's older, but you didn't. So agree.
No, I rated it the same because I liked this.
Nice. Remus, folks.
Remus Repeal.
My buddy
Reserve.
Drew Beer said Repeal Reserve is overlooked. It should get so much more love and respect because of the juice that goes in it. And nobody picks it up and nobody buys it. There is some old juice in these bottles.
Okay. So Remus Repeal.
Yeah.
Neat stuff, folks. Here we go. It's gonna be a fresh crack.
Yes,
We have
this
two
is
expressions.
this is the 2024 release. This is juice from 2007, juice from 2014, and another juice from 2014. All rye, high rye, I guess, or straight bourbon. So high rye,
This is the 2024 release?
2024.
Okay, I thought it's 2014.
So I think this is number 8.
Yeah, so it's
Red
number 8. Yeah.
And shout out to Drew Beer for this. These
Oh, yeah.
Remus now. He
Yeah.
said we need to get invested and show Remus some love. So I said, why not?
Fresh crack, man.
That rye smells like apples. Yeah, it does. Wow. This is like
You're talking about green apple, like sour green apple. This is caramel apple.
this is what
This is fall.
EH Taylor barrel proof. My first one from like 2023 maybe 2024. This is what it's smelling.
This
This is a beauty here, folks. Again, shout out to Drew Beer for giving me the knowledge and information. This is 2007 juice.
Imagine this is a candle. Oh my
And this is
Consider
2024.
that.
This
It's
would
a
be
candle.
incredible.
Mike wants a candle.
God. Dude, this is fall in a glass.
So what's that mean? Dang, how old is that juice if it's 2007? 14, 21, 19? No. 19
Yeah,
years.
yeah.
24 minus.
Absolutely.
No, 17, 18. That's crazy, folks. 17 or 18 year juice. This 2024 release.
17.
17-year juice. This is crazy. Plus 2020, plus 2014. So it's like 2 7s and 17. No. No, that's all wrong.
Math is hard.
Math is hard when I'm
Work-
drinking.
work-
Now that I'm drinking.
Working my mind off.
So no, I got
I
that
came
back.
here to drink,
It's
not to do math.
10 year, 17. It's 2014 juice. This
Yeah.
is 2024. So
Yeah.
10 year,
7, 16,
and 17. That's crazy. It's all old juice.
17. Right.
10, 10, 17.
10, Shakur.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Wow. This is all older juice here. This is why Drew said we should be invested in this.
Palate on it is like, it's got a nice little bite from that rye, especially that like 36 high rye. Just
You
get
want
this
this
like sweet, rich,
Oh,
dark
nice.
caramel on the palate. Like,
That
this is
Oh, this is drinking.
When I lived in Tennessee, there's a small town near where I went to college. It's called Irwin, Tennessee. And every year in the fall, they would have an apple festival. And I just think about all the apple dishes, the caramel apples that they had. Just it smelled like this.
Dude, this is crazy. Thank you, Drew Beer. Yo, this is 10-year and 17-year juice. And you wouldn't even believe wholesale. You would not believe it. You would not believe the wholesale. You would not believe what this costs wholesale versus MSRP. You would not believe
It's MSRP. Or you see it.
under 100. Yeah. Under 100 for 10, 10, 17.
You don't need
Under 100.
whole fam might need to be fed.
I might point you to this liquor store in Northwest who has it on their shelf
No.
and tell them that you're on the way. Or I can point you to Bernie. I mean, I don't know. I don't know, folks.
Yeah, I hear you're drinking good whiskey.
Disrespect.
I keep all the purchases within the family in DC.
We'll put this on the count up. Every week you go buy it, it goes over.
This one's gonna be hitting the shelves. Immediate. What it is.
Really very cold juice.
Wholesale. Wholesale.
Hold on. No, back there.
And we're even now. Your side looks like my side.
Okay, that's
Yeah, this randomly got brighter. I was like, I looked at it, I was like, wait, why?
back there.
Oh, Matt Daddy
Oh,
juicing
man.
this good.
And with that said, you said there for the question. You ever went in for extremely intense kiss, right? And on the way out of it, she bit your lip.
Oh, it's getting poetic.
That's what this glass does. What it does to your palate, and then what it does at the end. That is
These line
yeah,
it up.
that is it.
My man moves generation.
Say it.
If it has, yeah, been doing something.
Oil stuff.
Drops the
So looking at this one website. Oh, this is
What is it?
it's a review from our friend Drew Beard. Just pulled up. Our friend Drew Beard, because it wasn't whiskey, it was bourbon and banter.
Oh,
That's
Bourbon
why-
Fancy.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
True.
So I was like, this guy's named Drew. I was like, oh, Drew Beard. Our friend Drew Beer, this is what he says. Drew's notes: share with MGP superfans and bourbon drinkers who are tired of paying $200 plus for limited edition. He rates it as he has a category of bottle, bar, or bust. He says bottle. Your home bar deserves a bourbon like this, just special and approachable to sip through slowly and enjoy. But not so precious or crazy high proof that it starts gathering dust on the shelf. If you're like me, you probably have two of those. What a way. Our friend Drew Beer.
Something from the True Beer, the True Beer whiskey.
AKA whiskey.
Didn't like it before.
I'm not like a little.
I think the palate got more. It got more on the palate with more oils, more fleshiness.
It almost released a sulfur.
Wow. It released this.
It almost released.
Well,
You know,
I was just saying he had a way with words until he said that.
but no, I think it was unbelievably balanced. As it was all there is something where it feels like some of this viscosity that oil sauce is thick, and you can get more of the line of the whiskey. It's what else? Perfect balance. Start. Also, I mean, whoa. We should be
Water.
Whoa.
I know we're going back to more. All right. We start. So
Yeah, it's well,
while you're finishing your
palate because
finishing your
water. It's I love the nose of it. I love that it's starting to get some.
Oh,
Love it. Just starting
I don't know what that was. Yeah, head like that. I think I might stop my own Zoshi. Run out of space now.
But the cherry, the chocolate note is there. Cherry cordial note. There's like a hint of orange. Well, there at the beginning. It kind of keeps it fresh and really pretty. And getting to kind of low tone dark fruit. But you see that mature character. Oh, the leathers. You can really smell that older whiskey in there.
Dude, you just described two different whiskeys. The first nose was
Yeah,
100 on
But
album, and now it's cherry. Them cooks. Them cooks.
Right. I can start talking about fruit milk. I'm getting a lot of dark chocolate cherry. And then also a little bit of the oak and those secondary notes, those age characteristics are beautiful. For this, really nice, easy, approachable, one fruit point. Solid, like what you had to say about it. You know, this is one that you can drink. You're not just gonna go in your bar and look at it and admire it. The youngest is 10 years, the oldest is 17 years. It's something that I'm going to continue to go back to.
And get another one because the price is like
And it's a deal and still. So, yeah, I think,
Still,
man, for this one, of course, I wouldn't mind seeing it a little higher proof. I didn't like it for water. I like it perfectly at 101. I'm going 825 on this. Delish, probably. So, killing it, man.
trying, man.
Going
Bourbon for my brothers.
you benefit.
Again, I've explained that was borderline. Yeah. Really good. I'm gonna leave it. I'm with Bernie. 825.
Woo!
what a way with words. What a way with words.
Yeah. Poetic B is in the building. It's official. No more wine for B.
Yeah.
So, like we know.
Yeah, this is a step up from what we this is where I feel like you get to a really nice blend where you get old juice, but it's not overwhelming. And I think Drew said it best, like in this whiskey market, so many expressions like this. It's like 10-year-old, 14-year-old, 18-year-old, boom, 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 all in one blend. So pricey. Like I think about like the Little Book Infinites. Like I love those bottles.
Delicious.
But they're expensive. They're pricey. If I'm not buying it at Costco, I'm definitely not buying it off the shelf. But this is at a really approachable price point. It's MGP juice, but it's MGP juice done really well. And that's one thing I'll say about them. They know how to work their brands. Ross and Squibb is a great brand because they know exactly how to blend it, how to market it. They know what works with their distillate. I'm going to rate low only because I don't know what I'm going to taste next.
Wow, we
Like I
said we're
said,
not doing that tonight. We said we're not doing that
We
tonight.
just said it.
Bottle by bottle.
Stand on there. Oh,
Yeah, I'm still going to go with the same. I'm going with 8.
Oh, he took the cheap way out. Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
I don't know what's coming down the road.
He made it.
I'll be honest with you. I think this is really delicious. I'm gonna go with a solid 8.
Hard time.
No, I'm not comparing it. I'm not worried about what's coming down the line.
I'm not comparing it. I just don't.
You're worried about what's coming down the line. I'm not. I'm going solid 8. It's delicious. It's older juice, good price. There are, I gotta go 825. I'll drink 14-year-old whiskeys that are too dry, oaky,
Go. Agreed.
dry my tongue out. Then I've drank 17 and 19-year-old whiskey that's delivering nothing but oak construction, no sweetness. This is sweet off the break, and it handles the age. It's blended masterfully. I'm gonna go 825.
Good body.
Could go more. Could go more. Could go more.
This is
There's a
this is
chew.
one thing I'll say about this
Let's
though.
go. Hey.
One last thing
It's
I'll
already
say.
been spoken. Okay, what do you got to
A
say?
little bit higher. This is why I'm excited for this one. At the 104.
3 proof points. Come
Well,
And
folks, we'll get there. We'll get to the next
on. Folks, I was arguing with myself this whole time. I'm sorry, you gotta finish up.
Yeah, let's finish up. This is Remus Repeal Reserve, series number 8. It was released in 2024. It's a straight bourbon whiskey from the good old MGP out of Lawrenceburg, Indiana. It's 101 proof. Mike gives it an 8, but Alonzo, Brian, and myself give it an 8.25. That stuff is delicious, folks. We're gonna have it here soon at chat. So if you are interested in it, come on down and grab some. We're gonna put a crazy sick deal on it and probably do a tasting. If it's not this Friday, the next Friday. So I'm very impressed with it. Let's go.
And okay, folks, back in. I was debating with all these guys and other people because I kept putting them side by side trying to figure out which one, if these are the same shade or darker. So this one is in fact darker. And I can't wait for Mike the way he set himself up, worried about what bottle is next. Because what if this bottle is worse? And then he has to give this one a low rating and then wish
You know
that one happen. I don't know. Say with it. Can't live in with it.
So I found a review that was talking about this whole series. So series 8, which we just tried, has an average age of 10.63. Series 9, which we're about to try, has an average age of 10.83. So basically 0.2 of a year more. And then the average rye, this has less rye than Series 8. Series 8 has an average rye percentage of 31.05. This is at 28.35. So less
ride.
rye on this one.
Oh, wow.
104 proof.
Yo,
Okay,
this
so
is
we're talking about the Remus Repeal Reserve straight bourbon
Oh,
whiskey
you
out of
instantly
Indiana as
get
well. A 104 proofer, and as Mike has just said, the average rye content was in 30s, mid 30s.
from the first one. This one's
First one, and this is 28. So
Yeah.
go lower rye.
This is 2006 bourbon, 2 2015 bourbons, and 1 2014 bourbon.
Let's notes.
You know what this nose smells like to me? Imagine you just walked into an ice cream shop and they just made a whole bunch of fresh waffle cones.
cones.
That's what I get on
Really
this nose.
like the color.
I get waffle cones
I get a little Tennessee on those.
Yeah, like you just
Fresh
walk
waffle.
into an ice cream shop, they just crank them out.
I get a little Tennessee on those. Nuttiness.
Yeah.
A little Tennessee whiskey.
A little bit. And just a clean profile as well. It's like that, maybe mellow, that charcoal.
I like the spirit on the nose. It's there, but it's not offensive.
Profile. Of course, this is not Tennessee. This is
They make a difference.
all Kentucky straight, so they aren't really any charcoal mellowing, but super clean on the nose. 104 proof. It actually have no greater ABV consumption compared to the first one. You think so?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's might be a little drier, but I'm not necessarily getting an attack.
No, it's not attack, but
Drier.
it's
I think
louder.
it's a drier profile. The first one was sweeter.
Whoa.
Same.
Yeah, Mike. Whoa.
Stand on business.
That is
I
good.
stand on business.
Now you would stand on skin business. I think it's I feel like
They're both.
Ooh,
Looking at this now, 2025 is dark.
Yes.
For mine.
yeah.
Oh, indeed.
I was debating that for a while. People kept telling me they was the same.
The palate, I get a little bit more cordial cherry in the palate.
For this one,
Yeah.
I think I do too.
Get it slightly sweeter, cordial cherry. On the first one, this one is a little bit more of the cordial than it is the cherry. This one has this richer, darker,
Yo, this is insane.
sweeter chocolate profile. So,
And then when this opens up,
right, it's the first rack, right?
yeah, when this opens up, bro, this is gonna be amazing.
Weirdly
Probably
enough,
values.
less fry, but I get more pepper spice.
Get more pepper spice.
Yeah.
And what I see, man, what I see.
Ooh, this not more him nothing. Sorry, I gotta be nice now.
The house, everybody.
So the votes.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, he has to do that right. Nice to have you here, sir.
Good to be.
Josh Wing.
Yeah.
Whiskey is meant to be
You
shared.
need a little top off, you know what they say.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, we don't need to be. We don't want to show cut.
Talk to you after the show.
Yeah, this is beautiful. This is almost like one of those bottles for me in the category of I want a backup bottle. I think this is backup bottle worthy for the price
Yeah.
and the juice.
I'll add to that. I think you buy both of these, you put this on your bar, and you get friends over. They're like ready to have a good time. Maybe you're gonna smoke a cigar. Maybe you're hanging out. Maybe you got people that are just kind of getting into bourbon, and you say, you want to taste something you've probably never tried before, and you go side by side on these.
And this is my favorite. I drink my cigars with sweet rye. Sweet rye. This is perfect.
Yeah, that's
Sweet rye. I gotta have a high rye, sweet bourbon.
This equates to two 10-year components. One's 11-year component, and one 19-year component.
That's crazy.
So we get even older average age.
Yeah, it's by 0.2 of a year.
Only 2/10 of a
Yeah,
year.
so
Yeah.
2.25 to 70 days more.
Wow.
75 days more.
There's 19-year bourbon in this.
Yes.
Heaven Hill 19 move.
I can already see this now as a great Friday special. Buy two, maybe you get a bottle of Abisola whiskey as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, at a lesser
As
price.
a nice little sit down and chat conversation around
Dude, it's opening up in my glass. It's getting
around
way better and better.
It's a breeze. That was the first.
There's more sweet corn coming forward.
Those long.
The spirit is dialing back a little bit.
That's correct.
I think I gotta bring this back. I like the sweetness. There's some nuttiness there. I'm gonna reach for this a little bit, but I get a little bit of this eggnog feel for me. A little custardy spice. I think I'm gonna bring this back around Thanksgiving or Christmas or like a dessert lineup.
Ooh, this is absolutely this is a winter bourbon. Like this.
That's what it is.
Yeah, we get to that first like crack of fall day. You know,
Yeah. Wow.
air's really crisp. You know, just got done watching. You know,
Football's back in 2 weeks.
You just got done watching Michigan versus Iowa on CBS after the 3:30 game. You got a little bit of time before the 7 o'clock game. And this is fall. It's a fall bourbon.
You,
sir.
dude, this is so rich and good.
It's so great.
So if this was orgasmic, what is the next?
So, as I go into my rating, I would like to just say thank you for having me on the show. I might not be here after this rating. Absolutely did enjoy it. It was hot. It was a little bit all over the palate. A little bit of water, tamed it just a little bit to actually pull some flavoring notes out of it. Doesn't hold a candle to the previous selection. 7.25.
I agree with those points. I think it was hotter. I think it's got a lot more spice and bite to it. I think it is kind of in your face. That's what actually those are things that I was wanting to see. Because oftentimes the thing when you get to whiskeys this age, you don't get so much complexity from it. And I think even at, like we were saying, 0.2 of a year more in less rye component in it, there's just a lot more heat complexities to it. Like this is like a winter warmer. This gives you that warm Kentucky hug.
But I will agree with this. It's definitely a winter whiskey, but I would push it much further from fall, more into January, February. But we're just not leaving the house.
I get that. But I think there's so much. There's a lot of baking spice. There's some like dark chocolate, a little bit of cherry. I'm gonna go 8.25. That's almost gonna rate 8.5. Yeah, 8.25.
So.
I like these equally the same for different reasons. So I'm gonna go 8.25 on the stamp that business. I like them equally for two different reasons. And I feel like when this one opens up, I think I'm going to be 8.5. It's complex. It's heavy flavored. The 104 through 101, the 104 feels more like a 110, but I'm not mad at it. It's enjoyable. It's not offensive. It's like, hey, I'm here. Like you said, it's in your face, but it's not like I don't want no more. It's enjoyable. So 8.25 for me on that one. If I come back in like 3 or 4 weeks, it might be 8.5. Nah, great.
I don't know about that.
I agree with you. And I get what Brian's saying. Especially with Zoe said that I possibly had an 8.5. I think it's just but nah, get that. Look at that. He said, man, I'm going 8.5. Wow, look at that.
Look at that.
Because of so much sharpness, so much richness.
Even
Now it is 104 proof, and I do like this at 104 proof. I think it's dialed in, and I think the alcohol is there in a way in which I like to kind of have this proof flavor note. it's like there has to be enough proof point to carry the flavors. Makes me feel like I'm drinking whiskey and I'm getting somewhere. At 104, it's just like, wow, that's perfectly balanced. Now, if it was 120 and it had this same level of like flavor of alcohol, though, I would say, whoa, that 120 is a little crazy. Really? It's crazy. Because this one at 104, like it would be a saying that it drinks maybe a little higher ABV.
110.
Like I would guess that this was 110, 112, 113.
Yeah, I get that.
You know,
It's got a little bit more ethanol
but
and spice.
it wouldn't be a problem. Like the flavors are so dialed in. It's like, yeah, this is beautiful. And so taking proof out of the brand, I think the proof with the flavors, with the dark notes, with the sort of the cacao, those sweeter flavors, being that's a heavier corn, less rye, with the spices coming in kind of in the background and a lingering finish, like literally it's finished the dram and we're a minute and a half later but still tasting, you know. So
I'm not ashamed to
there's
say that.
so much depth in it that I'm going with the highest rating. Yeah. 8.5. Let's go.
I'm not ashamed to say that if we would have sampled those two bottles on different days, I probably would have came in a little higher.
Yeah.
I think it's just because of
The
this
beauty of that.
bottle, the smoothness to
Yeah, I
everything
agree with that.
it
I
gave
agree with
me.
that.
That gave me nothing of that.
Yeah.
And I think that influenced my rating.
I can see that. I think there's definitely a lot of complexity that is shown between both of them.
Yep.
I think oftentimes you kind of get into these routines where almost every distillery has these issues where they're like, all right, here's our next year release, here's our next year release. And you're like, okay, really, how different is this year's release versus these are two very different bottles.
They're
Two very different bottles.
I think what I love about the 2024 release 8, is that you taste so much more of the mature flavor notes, and there's an elegant complexity about it. I think for 2025, you have 8. Those flavors are so different.
Yeah.
Darker fruits. You don't get the tannins. You don't get the leathers. Tobacco, tea leaf, really more tobacco leaf. I was getting the first one, and the oak characteristics. It's just so generous and brown and sweeter flavor.
I feel like if we blended these, we would have all guessed this was the high.
Sure.
I think based off of
How many
the
hours?
heat and the spice, we would have all guessed this one was the high rye.
Mm.
I mean, there's
But something
3% less rye average in 2025 versus 2020.
Okay, well, Mike was being so amazing and attempting to hold to a time limit so that maybe
That's
I'm
what this.
yeah, it's random disconnects after an hour. So, so kudos, Mike, for doing that. But yeah, it didn't work.
We got to talk.
It didn't work. So we're gonna go back on IG. Okay. Yes, indeed. Shout out to
Yes.
Hey,
yes, indeed.
Yo. All right, moving on.
What's up?
hey.
Real quick, what made me kind of double back a little bit with what you said about having the 2025 with a cigar. That is actually the point of the cigars that I choose because of liquids like that. Who, you know what I'm saying? That's why I like the Connecticut that's going to come in.
Yeah,
Lots
can you
smoother.
imagine a really nice Connecticut?
Absolutely.
Oh,
Absolutely, because that's going to be the yin to that Connecticut yang,
yeah.
and it's going to balance the evening out.
Folks, I just started cigars.
One of these
second one,
days.
with the first one with the Connecticut, or
Second one,
Second,
Connecticut.
2025.
second with the
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. I mean, the Connecticut will work with both, but with the heat and the spice on the 2025, it will almost elevate that Connecticut up, you know, a little bit more.
And cleanse the palate. Yeah. Be next for the
Once
next.
we get
Once you get to the next
you kind of like bring
I
back
think the
to
2024 is more of a palate cleanser because of the juiciness and
Yeah.
smoothness. You're gonna probably hit that a little bit more. But you take you get a good buff, you got your palate nice and saturated, and then you come behind it with that 2025. It's gonna almost wake it up like, hey, you know, you're not on the Connecticut, you're sort of on a Maduro wrapper here, you know, just kind of
I
lining
hear
up.
that. Man, we should think about doing a cigar and whiskey Wednesday night. That would
outside.
Once we get a really nice night.
Yeah. Like how 4 sticks in the back. Yeah.
We'll do it live at East Place. I bet he's got
Yeah, absolutely. I did that. Next week.
all right, here we go.
We both next week.
I want to, next week
Oh, no,
starts my 30 days. Next week
Next
starts my 30 days.
30 days off.
Yeah.
Okay, Labor Day. Yeah, wait till Labor actually.
There we go, folks.
All right,
JD12.
Well, let me hold up for 1 second. Let me just
Yeah, recap.
our last whiskey, just in case I didn't. I think I did
We
already
did.
for sure. But we're just gonna kind of keep putting the rhythm. This is 2025 for these folks. Amazing. We're talking about 10-year, 11-year, and 19-year-old whiskey in that bad boy. It was dropped in 2025 at 104 proof. Mike gives it a 8.25. As does Alonzo. I give it an 8.5. Ryan gives it a low 7.25. He didn't like it, especially compared to the 2024 release number 8. And they're different. And so it's all about our various taste profiles and all. And it's fair. It is delicious. And that's what this sharing of this occasion is all about. We love having, folks bring their own palettes in to the table. It's all right if we differ a little bit. But now we're going to move on to the next whiskey. It's an exciting one, everybody.
We just had Jack 10 last week.
Just had Jack 10 last week, and boom, there it is.
Jack 12.
Jack 12, everybody.
107.
Jack 12, 107, Tennessee whiskey. This is batch number 4, and we're excited. And it's a fresh crack, everybody.
Yeah, folks.
Let's
And
get
I'm going
into
to pour everybody one time.
Oh, I didn't get to this. This is the first.
It's the one time, huh? It's one time?
Yeah.
Did I tell you guys a story when I went to Jack Daniels?
One time for the one time.
I talked that story.
Make it a good
So I went to Jack Daniels for the first time, I think 2021. When I went, I did a tour a day after they released Jack 10. So I was talking to, and it was the very first time they came out with Jack 10. I was talking with the tour guide, and I was like, wow, first age stated bourbon from Jack Daniels. I bet that was crazy. He said that there were people lining up in line, sleeping outside of the distillery for 4 days.
That's
4 days.
4
No way.
days.
That's cool.
No way.
Sleeping outside of the distillery, waiting for Jack 10 to launch. This is
But
incredible.
This don't smell too far from 14 years. Folks, I had to make an executive decision for this. I had to trade EH Taylor Barrel Proof and $40.
I make that trade. The way that you get EH Taylor barrel proof, I make that trade.
I have one bottle left.
You got.
I'm down bad. I used to have
You
4.
get
Now I got
plenty.
1 left. You get it for 5 weeks. I'm down bad now. Only got 1 bottle of each, babe. It's barrel proof. I'm down bad. My favorite bottle. Sweet potatoes.
Let me bake hams.
No,
This
it's
is
sweet
just
potatoes.
this is bacon
This sweet
spice.
potatoes with
Yeah,
mafia.
it's
It's definitely sweet potatoes.
sweet potato casserole.
Baked sweet
That's
potato.
known with all it.
Brown sugar.
This is
This smells.
the potato puff. Potato puff.
This smells day and night from the 10-year to the 12-year. From last year to this week. Last week
Potatoes
to this week, it
both.
smells day
A
and
whole
night.
bunch of sugar. That's pineapple in there.
Oh, this the ham.
That is.
Grandma made the ham.
That's with the
Clove and pineapple.
marshmallows on top.
Clove.
Cherries there. And yeah.
Marshmallows on the ham?
Yeah, marshmallows. No. Sweet potatoes.
Oh, sweet potatoes.
Sweet potatoes. You put the marshmallows on top and then cherries as well. And just
Never had cherries.
set that oven on boil, put that bad boy in there this Thanksgiving time, Christmas, maybe Easter. You got to watch it. And burn those. You got to stir around on those marshmallows.
To the history palace.
And
Is that
I can't for the holidays right now. Regular glass.
Yo, that is drinking. Right. 10-year and 12-year is day and night.
This looks like it's still.
Yeah. Basically.
Mike,
10-year and 12-year, day and night.
I need you on this one, Mike.
All right. Day and night shot.
Quickly. Jordan Owens.
Jordan Hummel.
Jordan Owens.
Jordan on.
Jordan Owens.
Yo, shout out to my bro, Brian, watching this. He's a big JD fan. Bro, I got a pour for you, bro. I'm going to say you. This is
Oh,
hands down delicious.
quick shout out.
Lord Brian.
Freddie
Mike
Scott, Columbus, Ohio. Been rapping to him. Social media. Amazing bourbon head. We've been back and forth. Shout out to him. I
Nice.
don't know if he tuned in, but he got it.
Shout out to you, too.
Freddie Scott, Columbus, Ohio.
So
Shout out to Mike. We're gonna have unlocked bourbon on here next week. Yes, indeed. Shout out to Mike.
yeah,
Price drop $12.
I already know.
Doesn't even matter.
I love it. Love it.
We were talking about cigars earlier. I already know what cigar I'm pairing this with.
Okay.
Pairing this with one of my all-time favorite cigars, Padron 1964 Anniversary Series box cut. That's what I'm pairing this with. Top 3 favorite cigars. This is
drinking.
this is just incredible. There's so much baking spice on this. Like all we've been talking about is like confectionery, desserts, savory
Sweet
desserts,
sweetness.
all that baking spice. But the palate is just remarkable.
It's so scary to rate this tonight.
You got proof that really gives you that lift. Like it's not overwhelming. It doesn't give you that ethanol. It gives you that lift. Like you just like woke up all of a sudden. But then there's so much complexity, really rich burnt sugars, caramels on the palate. It's just
It's
a long finish.
it's not tannic. It's not rustic. It's not
I already know my
too.
score.
It's
I
not
already
too
know.
mature. Like we have a lot of mature characteristics in this 10-year. Not in this 12.
Have we had 12 on the pod before? I feel like we've had one other
14.
time.
We've had 14.
But I think it was an older batch.
We had 14. 14. We've had 10s.
Yeah.
I don't know. We
I
had
think it
12.
was either batch 2 or 3. I think we have had 12.
Yo, I gotta hide this.
and I remember.
This goes next to my George T. Stagg. This goes next to George T. Stagg.
This is the birthday ball right here. All right. Anyone have anything else to say
A birthday
before I give my when
Get to it.
you
brother.
do your birthdays?
Next year.
Yeah. I think Joe's birthday's up next. This actually might be good to bring around for the team.
Our
So
birthday
two
next. Who birthday next?
Brian's is next.
Brian's next.
October. Right.
All right, I might be on an island on this, but I'm already a big fan of Jack Daniels. I'm already a big fan of Tennessee whiskey. I'm going 9.
Oh, man.
This is so unique. So unique.
9.
Everything you think about Tennessee whiskey, throw it out the window. It is reborn. It is rebirth. It is made new with Jack Daniel's 12. Like there's
So what's
so
your
much.
14 then?
I don't think I've had 14.
We've had 14 on the podcast.
I don't think it's.
Drew bought it.
I don't think it's drinking better than this. I don't think it's
Depends on the
drinking better
year. I agree.
than- I don't think it's drinking
Depends
better
on the
than
batch.
this. There's something about the 107 proof. We think about Weller Antique 107. Think about one of my favorite bottles right now that I was drinking with Bernie on Thursday, the Bardstown High Wheat,
Man,
106 proof. Like, I think that 107 proof point, 106 proof point is like you are in the slot. You are dialed in. And it is
You give this a 9.
9. 0 regrets.
Good
9.
God. Folks,
Oh,
you heard it here. I've had JD 14, the last batch, hands down, 925, 95, JD 14. Last one.
Mhm.
Shout out my boy B, he brought it through, hands down. Juggernaut.
Mhm.
I have to agree with Mike. This bottle is crazy.
Mhm.
I put it in that conversation with my GTS. Mike's pouring more.
A little top. Look at the color.
I
On the
have to
cork.
go respectfully with love. This is a dynamic bottle. It's so good, but it's like put this in the realm of GTS, but I can't put it next to GTS. I'm going 875. This is impeccably delicious. Orgasmic.
Okay.
I knew it'd be a.
This might be good.
It
It
might-
goes right next to
it
GTS.
will essentially be a 9.
Hmm.
Well, I'm enjoying this as well. I mean, I could easily on a very regular basis have a flight, especially between these last few moments that we've had right now. And with this every single time, yeah, and want to double back to Remus 2024, it's 2025, yeah, like, beautiful way to end that little light. But even starting from Abisola, which was fun. And it brings into perspective, like this being 12-year-old version. The other two that we just finished up with were various components. It had components of a 17-year-old whiskey, component of a 19-year-old whiskey, some 10-year-old whiskeys involved in that as well. And so what do we have here? Say 12-year-old, minimum 12 year. Yeah. Beautiful, rich, lustrous, approachable, easy. Like the dial in
You can crush this whole
proof point.
tonight.
Like it's so easy.
I wouldn't even twice.
Please.
What do you think?
It's so easy. So approachable. No effort at all in drinking this. The 107
It's the highest.
is the highest proof point.
It's the highest
And it
proof point that
delivers
we've
it.
had
Easily
all night.
with no ABV.
Put that line up together.
Most of the
Ever,
time,
ever.
we're hitting 120s, 125, and we get to the last bottle and we're kind of a little inebriated, and we're like,
Just give me high proof love though, without
yeah,
being
but,
over.
correct. But what I'm saying is like sometimes we get to the very last bottle and we're like just tipsy enough where we're like, oh, this is amazing.
Sober and amazing. Sober
I'd
and
wake
amazing.
up and drink this.
First
What
thing
did Kesha say? Before I leave, brush my teeth with a bottle of Jack. Brush my teeth any day with that.
I had to hide this bottle for myself. It's too good. It's too easy to drink and it's too good.
Bernie, you lying.
You know
You lying.
You know this will be a Manhattan tomorrow or something. You know this would be a whiskey sour. You know it would be. I gotta hide
really
it.
play around.
Mm.
You really play around.
Wowzers.
All right, Bernie, tell your story.
It's so good. It's so good. 8.5.
8.5.
I'm actually my last.
I knew it was gonna go.
I'm
I'm Tennessee whiskey.
I could go
I'm
9.
at- And it's so easy, so approachable. I get such a beauty, but for me, it's a little more one-dimensional, I would say. Like there's a profile that I get that's easy, but that arc is just right there. It's a little bit shorter, I would say, than the previous two. Yeah, whiskeys in there. The charcoal mellowing is at like this purity, easy drinkability. It's effortless at 107 and all those things. And it's so beautiful. But, and I've had some other jacks that I am at 9 with, right? Some of the other ones that fall by.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Wait,
have
say this.
absolutely deserved Vice Barrel. That I think it's a 9 easily. But I just have to reserve rating for when we get to some of those other jacks that I display. Maybe for me, a little bit. But when you're talking about an excellent to outstanding whiskey, 8.5 is that outstanding, right? 8.5. Biddy.
I can't take
And I might be
away
wrong.
from this. Even though to my palate, it still doesn't do what the Remus did.
Really?
I am
So 39.
going to.
So the
Yeah, I mean, so the definitely underrated, sour, overused. I would, for me, look through 825.
8, 2, 5. It's crazy work. Hey, shout out to a good friend of mine.
wow. No.
No. Let it ride. Let it ride.
Oh, gotta let that ride. You gotta sit in that. Folks, this is Jack Daniels, 12-year-old, Nashville. It's a beauty. It's a beauty. It's a beauty. It is 107 proof.
That's for some
The range is only 3/4 points differential. I don't think it's more than what we've seen tonight. About 3/4 point differential. Where Mike gives it a 9. Alonzo gives it an 8.75. I get an 8.5. And Brian gives it an 8.25. The spread's only no problem. No problem there. Jack Daniels 12.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
those 4 points, they mean something.
They hold some weight. They hold some weight.
Wait, when we up in the 8s, get it to 9, yeah, those 4 points. So
that JD 12 is good.
throughout Mike, throughout the go to sports.
yeah, that's that.
That's what it's
Yeah, that's that. That's what it's about, man.
It's true.
And so, wow, what about
This was at
it was
107 proof.
Jack Daniels, 12-year-old.
It definitely
What else
was
in
this?
end of the show. I will be drying up.
No, definitely. Anyway, shout out to a good friend of mine. Good friend of mine today. I spoke with him about Weller 12 he picked up today, a good friend of mine. And this is what tonight was by itself.
That's a good night.
That's good. You can't see this, folks.
All right,
but
let's
that bottle is quarter gone. Quarter gone.
You can see it.
He said, I have to work tomorrow. I have to put this bottle down.
By the way, what time is it?
Yeah, 9:28. That's when I
Right
got the
on
message.
the
I got the
clock.
message.
That's what I was trying to end at 10 o'clock. Right on the first time.
Whiskey Wednesday is over, folks. I can pack up the bottles and get out of here.
We go ahead.
Brent, what we got on the tasting this week? We got a Friday.
And Friday,
We got a Saturday. What we got?
Mm.
Any ideas? Any sneak peeks?
Sneak peek is we're doing gin on this Friday, the last official Friday of August 2026.
That's a
We got Bar Hill. Bar Hill.
Bar Hill.
Bar Hill. Indeed, coming through.
So they're bringing them raw honey.
All honey. Like 2
Like
It's Friday. We'll be back. 2 Shout out to Love Connection back in the day. A lot of y'all too young to know about Love Connection show that was on. But Bar Hill out of Vermont.
I might change my mind on the Remus. For a second pour. I might change my mind.
Wow.
Or-
Wow, folks. Don't mind me, folks. Whiskey's meant to be shared. Mike
It is.
says.
You said you got a good.
I don't have nothing.
You got
Mike.
good.
I don't have nothing, Mike.
I mean, this 2024 drinks like just masterfully balanced, aged, quality,
Yeah.
spirit.
I'm gonna blend both of these bottles together.
Oh my God. Oh, that might not be a bad.
It might not be a bad idea. Why not? Like, what are we really talking about?
Saturday. What's the wine tasting on Saturday? And I'm sorry, I'm putting you on the spot. Trying to get the people what they want. Do you get a YouTube comment? Is that first one of the night? I was wondering.
Honeyburrow Hunter.
I was wondering where Honeyburrow or
he was
HC
just
at.
he was just somewhere posting pictures, having a good time, grandiose time.
Maggie BH
YNC.
NC. Wow, we got the B fan club.
Bobby.
We got the B fan club.
Blended. Blended.
Need you all to specify.
Blended.
There's 2 Ds. And
Bernie and then there's Big B.
tropical. There you go.
Even.
For your
Oh, it was it even?
Oh, really?
yeah.
Much.
Oh, okay, my bad. But appreciate you.
The blend is crazy. 50-50. It's crazy.
It's great.
50-50 is
I mean,
crazy.
honestly, both of these bottles are crushable.
No, the blend is crazy. 50-50. Balance. Delicious.
That is actually a great balance.
50.
You got a little bit of both.
That's good. I'm gonna blend both.
She
bottles
said
right
Brian. She said Brian. She reaffirmed. She reaffirmed that she's talking about.
now. Hey, Brian, I'm going to blend these
Took
right now.
bullets. Took bullets for this.
Appreciate you, bro.
50-50 is crazy. 50-50 is crazy. Mike even said it. It's not even a Zoe thing.
So your line
Mike
Well,
folks.
folks,
might move.
I know I'm normally a mainstay here on the weekend, but I won't be here. I'll be on vacation in Mexico City, drinking some tequila. But I'll be bringing back some bottles. We might need to do a tequila Thursday or something maybe on Labor Day weekend. Bring out some of the bottles. I think I'm bringing
Well,
I'm probably bringing 3 bottles of tequila back.
We'll be in the high
The
altitude.
blend is crazy. Mike agrees.
nice. Well, I mean, as we progress through
Blend with
Yes.
what you have.
Whiskey Wednesday, and we're to kind of expand on various tasting opportunities. It's a great opportunity to elevate, to open up a couple more days. And it's one of those things where it could be, having another day, like a Tasting Tuesday,
My doctor.
so fun.
I'm like,
A Thirsty Thursday, so fun.
Thanksgiving next.
But Wine Down Wednesday is a wonderful opportunity.
tasting
Or
Tuesday.
wine up. You said wine
Why
up
not?
Wednesday, right?
Brian, you missed last year. Last year on
Well, it's
Thanksgiving.
Whiskey Wednesday. And of course, we do our regular Friday spirit tastings, Saturday wine
I can't wait to
tastings.
get cheeseburgers.
So,
Do you guys remember Thanksgiving last year? When we did the speed whiskey Wednesday.
do a speed.
Yeah, remember?
Yeah.
They just all
I don't
on the phone
remember. No,
camera.
like literally, I don't remember.
On the phone. We were
Yeah, we
standing
did it on
up.
the phone.
We were standing up.
We did quick. It was like
Really?
45 minutes. Whiskey Wednesday.
Yeah, we were standing
hours.
up. Wasn't sitting up instead of sitting down. It was funny.
Wow. Well,
Because you were packed. You were slammed that night.
yeah. What else do we need to celebrate? They end up doing to celebrate the weekend Saturday taste because I haven't spoken about that. So Friday we do Bar Hill Gin. That's the starting point. Yeah, one gin in there. See,
Drum shrimp.
but then on Saturday, I think I just tasted right. Bullshit. Yeah, to salts.
What? Oh, Klebka.
New vintage.
The yellow lip.
Brand crew. It was yellow.
Shout out to your supplier. Thank you. It took long enough.
2019 vintage.
I will be getting a bottle of towards that.
Say non-vintage, standard non-vintage, black label. I might have to bring those back. And just do
Yeah, we
those.
gotta have Klebka in here.
Man, Klepka is coming back.
Yeah, put the Clico to the side.
It'll
bro. We
be,
drink
man,
Klebka.
forget Clico.
Get my way. We
Let's
drinking
drink
Klebka.
Brown Klepka. Let's go.
Yeah.
Saturday.
You're
So,
gonna
that weekend.
do, no, next weekend's
Oh,
holiday. Next
no,
weekend's holiday.
no, okay.
Don't do Klepko when I'm not here.
Yeah,
my
we
favorite.
do. No,
That's
we
my
don't.
favorite champagne. Don't do Klepko when I'm not
We
here.
don't care.
Yeah, the
Sounds like
disrespect.
you're drinking from
The
That's
disrespect.
just
Yeah.
We doing Klebka.
No, we do it on holiday weekend. So
No
not Saturday.
such thing. Don't be selfish.
What I like to do is
Well, you want
get
to
some
know.
cheap vodka
What?
that you get.
Something brand treatment.
So
Yeah,
that
yeah.
Grant goes to some-
Yeah.
That's his name.
That's,
Yeah.
I don't know. Is that
you know
a
what? That's all he introduced himself.
Shout out
But is that
Grant.
great? Is that the Grant?
That's
That
the
is
brand.
the Grant.
That's
The
the.
brand like that.
And shout out to Graham. We'll see you this weekend, Graham. I know you're yeah, he's in town. I'll see him Friday.
Hey, this blend is great. This blend is
We're
great.
heading out.
I'm blending those together.
Let's start editing.
Special dollars.
Yeah. Oh, please don't. Make some-
Wow, 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 wow.